I'm at home. I've just nipped home to pick my loving wife up who's struggling with some... Oh, there's Jack, who's jumped up. Hi. Say hi. I've just nipped home. I set off last night about 4 o'clock. So on the agricultural, like I said, explained before, been round to Oregon, rather, which is a neighbouring state. Round trip about 800 mile. Left at 4 o'clock yesterday. It's now 4 o'clock, 4:30. Rather in the afternoon and back again. Was going to go to Canada and that'll break something and pick up my next load, so Stephanie couldn't come with us there because it's only essential travel for people going into Canada and out of Canada at the moment, obviously because of Corona, but I'm not. The trailer's already been loaded for me, so it's only sat in the yard. So as you would spoil your wife on Valentine's Day, on our anniversary, taking her and Jack for a ride up to the yard to swap trailers. I do spoil her, you know. I really do. But let me take us out here, and I haven't showed you the shower and that yet. So I've got it all running now. To be jacked up, break things. I'm not that impressed with it, to be fair. It's a bit colder, but I've got a few little tips and stuff like that I've managed to do with it. Let me just... Don't jump out. He likes to play with the air seat. Fun, isn't it? Right, so here we have, look. Let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got, don't jump out, that's gonna hurt. There is my sink. Jump, come on, jump. Whee! Here's my sink and what have you, and look here. This is all part of it. Oh, that's upside down. There you go. And we've got this. I'm now carrying. I've got another bottle canister. So I'm carrying now 14 gallon of water. A bit of tilt there. It's open, yes. It's on about the garage. So I've got 14 gallon. The one disappointed, this is a Boss battery operated gas cylinder thing, carries on these. So it doesn't get too hot next to the sides. Checked all that out, everything's good and everything like that. But like I say, I'm not that happy with the heat that's coming off it, to be fair. I thought it'd be hotter. But the little tip on the internet said, if you run it through one to the other a little bit, heat it up for a couple of minutes, it will get warmer, which has worked. You know, it's all good. So this is what we got. It's cranked up automatically and the water into there. I was just using it straight onto the floor, but it splashes everywhere. Like shit, it really does. So, and got to remember to loosen the tops on the buckets. Don't loosen the tops on the bucket, it sucked everything in. So that looked a real disaster at first, but this is the problem I've got. There's two sets of float, which is either flat out or flat out, which is uses a hell of a lot of water in one go. You know, 7 gallon, well, just short of 7 gallon is only lasting me something like how much was it? It was about 11 minutes or something like that, which is probably all right. You know, if you're out there and just want a quick shower and stuff like that, but look. That's on the slowest. Bean, get out the garage. We've got his quad going now, his little quad, so he wants to be all over that. So like I say, the temperature's all right. It seems to work. It's warm, hot, but if you turn it onto the fast flow, it's not that hot at all. I just say, so for the money, I will probably get use out of it, but slowly, here and there if we're down the beach or something, and when the lad gets older and all wife's coming with us. It'd be ideal if I'm on a campsite or something like that. Nice dog. But I don't think I'd recommend one. I don't think I would. But there you go. I've got it now, haven't I? And it's there. The scenario with the what is he doing in my garage? With my chain hanger. I've managed to snag it out the yard and it will be going back on. APU goes back in next end of this week when we're quiet on the flowers. It's going back in and it's good. He's got me a brand new APU. to go on. So that one's getting ripped out and everything. The carrier said they don't want anything to do with that one. They want it all replacing, every nut bolt and everything. So, you know, hopefully it's going to break the problem. But mechanic Adrian, who's sorting it and everything, he said he's run it in the yard and he's got 9 hours out of the battery, which he said he's really impressed with. So hopefully, happy days, the air conditioning standalone sort of thing is going to be all right. Like I said, I've managed to snag my chain hanger, so that will be going back on. I'll put that in the shed when I find my lad. I don't know what the hell Stephanie's doing. What are you doing, Steph? Just flicking the Visa. So there you go, that's the update. Don't bother buying one, not worth it, 230 bucks, buy something else or whatever. Anyway, so there you go, catch you all later. Bye bye.